The supposedly safest big city in the country feeling a bit more unsafe tonight as New York cops desperately search for the killer of a one-year-old boy shot in the head. The 16th child to be shot here since May. Now, New Yorkers and those who want to become the next mayor of New York looking deeper for answers. What can be done to stop the violence? Good evening, everyone. At 6 o'clock, Liz is off tonight. His name was Antique Hennis. His young life ending in his stroller at a street corner in Brooklyn. Cops say his father, who was with him, is a gang member. This tragedy raising the issue for New Yorkers and for the candidates who want to be the next mayor. Will stopping stop and frisk mean a rise in crime? Political reporter Dave Evans is here with our lead story. David.
Well, Bill, I think this toddler's murder in Brownsville is so awful that it became the issue at today's annual parade, where there seemed to be about as many politicians as parade goers. The number one topic for all of them today, crime and punishment, and whether a reform in stop and frisk will so hurt police that we will see more tragedies like the death of a child.
With 8 days to go before we vote, plenty of politicians today. A sense of revelry and celebration down Eastern Parkway. But just a couple of blocks away, deep sorrow over the murder of a toddler and a renewed debate over how to fight crime.
But I'm also asking my community to change. Y'all gotta do better than this, because this is hurting me. It's hurting the community.
An apartment association leader today, where the little boy was shot, begged her neighbors to change and begged politicians for help.
When it's a child, when a child's life is lost, it touches everyone. So we're out here today, to say enough.
Back at today's parade, the mayor again blasted a federal judge and a city council bent on reforming stop and frisk.
For 20 years in this city, crime has come down. God help us if we stop doing what we have been doing.
Reverend Al Sharpton accused Bloomberg of playing politics, that stop and frisk would have made no difference in this tragedy.
They should not in any way distort this despicable act with this kid for politics, because that's what they're doing.
Council Speaker and mayoral candidate Christine Quinn said today's tragedy points out the need for more peacekeeping efforts in tough neighborhoods.
So what I take from this tragedy isn't that we need to do more stop and frisks. It is not that we need to do unconstitutional stop and frisk. It's actually that we need to expand our community-based efforts fighting retaliatory violence.
But the candidates today kept bickering over who's been more outspoken on police reform.
Christine Quinn has offered only contradictions. She says she wants to reform stop and frisk, but she wants to keep the architect of the overuse of stop and frisk as her police commissioner. It makes no sense.
The worry, of course, for any future mayor is how to reform police and yet at the same time keep crime low.
I don't want to be a mayor where crime goes up. I don't want to be a mayor when innocent children are shot for no reason.
And again, primary day is September 10th. Next week, Joe Lhota is the Republican frontrunner and Bill de Blasio, the Democrats. But the Democrats have another debate tomorrow night. It could prove pivotal, and it's expected just about everybody will be ganging up on de Blasio. One of the big topics, of course, will be stop and frisk and police reform. Bill?